Rodent restaurant mogul Charles Entertainment Cheese is suing Williamsburg.
Parent-funded, pizza-fueled revelry. The economics are the same.
We love Williamsburg!
In his filing, the entrepreneur alleges that the concept of a playground for children to spend large quantities of their parents' money to eat food and play games while surrounded by rats is the cornerstone of the cheese model.
It's going to come down to the money, but at its core what we're seeing here is cultural appropriation to the rat community.
In a written statement, Mr. Cheese said, quote, "I thirst for blood. I will end them."
This used to be a real sugar factory, but now it's an office building with ping pong tables.
Evidence submitted by the Cheese legal team relies heavily on interviews with buzzed Williamsburg residents.
So today, I woke up at noon, and then I got brunch with 8 of my bestest friends, and then at brunch we went to a tic-tac-toe bar, and there was X's and O's, and it was my birthday, so they all sang me happy birthday. Can you believe this was only $40?
In a written rebuttal, Williamsburg attested that, quote, "This isn't true. We have way more ketamine than Chuck E. Cheese," to which the Cheese team responded, "We've always had ketamine."
Yeah, so we just got a little bit mochi, and now we're going to go to the Brooklyn Mirage and have a little dance party.
Nice. And what do you do for a living?
I've got some things like AI and sorry, I just got my allowance.
Deliberations went from bad to worse when the Cheese team learned Williamsburg also relies on token-based economics, only instead of gold coins, it's tabs of acid.
So I scored these after hooking up with my barista, who's a witch, and she said if I get 55 more, I could trade them in for a slinky.
Further shock ensued when it was revealed that Williamsburg's hottest up-and-coming musical act is Chuck E. Cheese's own in-house musical group, Munch's Make-Believe Band.
Yeah, I caught him here last week. They've got this super hyper poppy sound that's really refreshing for the scene. Do you have any Coke?
This is the first in a string of lawsuits the Cheese team is planning for other hotbeds of parent-funded youth excess, including Dave & Buster's, Nashville, Ibiza, and the University of Arizona. Already, Brooklyn officials are struggling to pay legal fees.
Mr. Cheese, if you're watching this, please return my son.
For Brooklyn Local News, I'm an NYU grad student on my parents' allowance.